Welcome to Profiting Forex Trading. This is Joe, your fellow Forex trader. Today I want to show you our winning strategy. It is simple and anyone can use it, and it is consistent. This is a good strategy. Kindly watch the video to the end. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do so right now and click the like button. Chat me up on my Telegram group. This indicators is free. On this particular strategy, we will be trading in the direction of a main trend, and I'm going to be using 1 hour downward. You can use any time frame you want. In this particular strategy, we are going to use 2 time frames to trade. We are going to check the trend in higher time frame and trade this particular trend in lower time frame. It is simple. This will make us to win a lot of our trade, because the indicators I'm using on this chart right now does not repaint. Just allow the candle to close and the arrow will stay there. So let us move on and see how it works. Now, if you check my screen right now, I am on 1 hour G-Chef. And you can see the arrow here. I demarcated all this position. The first arrow for sell, second one, the third one for buy, and the fourth one for sell. I demarcated it on 1 hour so that we can check the direction of this trend or trade it in lower time frame. And we are going to do that. So let's deal with the first line that I drew, and this arrow, this particular arrow that I drew. So the first one, let's see it on 15 minutes and how it applies and how we are going to trade it. So this is the first or the last candle here, and then let's go back to 15 minutes and see it. Here is it. We have this particular line here on 15-minute time frame, and we are going to enter a sell once we see another candle forming in the direction of 1 hour. Once it forms on 1 hour on 15 minutes in the direction of 1 hour, we are going to enter this trade, and the stop loss is going to be few pips, just few pips above the previous high. And that's how to do that. Just put it a bit above this previous high and ride the trend. And if you check the second down arrow, here is it. We have it here, and after that particular point, after demarcated, we have another arrow here after it. So enter another trade here, and the stop loss is going to be few pips above the previous high before this arrow was generated. And the other signal we have here on 1 hour, this this blue arrow, and let's check it. That's the third line on the chart. So let's check it on 15 minutes. This is 1, 2, 3, this line, and here we have this particular line here for it. This was the buy arrow. This is where we have the buy arrow on 1 hour, and if you check this particular point, you are not going to enter at that point. Look for another arrow to appear in the direction of the 1 hour, and we have it here, and the stop loss is going to be few pips below the previous low, few pips below the previous low. So at this particular point, we lost this trade. We have another sell trade here. We are not going to take that. We have another buy and we lost it also because our stop loss will have been here and then we lost it. So if you are going to win in this particular strategy, you will win more trade and with higher pips because our stop loss is very tight and we are only trading in the direction of the main trend. And this is how to use this particular strategy. You might decide to trade that direction on 5 minutes or lower, but I prefer to use it on 15 minutes. Let's check another pair. Let's check another pair and see what happened. Let's check our gold. Here is gold, and let's demarcate it also. We have the first the last arrow here for sell. Here's another one, and here is another one also. This is just a continuation of the main trend. Here's another one also. So let's see what happened. Oh, sorry, I drew this one on 15 minutes. Let's go back to 1 hour. Okay, we have one here, another one here. So let's move the remaining candle backward a bit, or let's use the third one here. Let's put it here for that buy so that we'll be able to see it on lower time frame. Now on 15 minutes, this is where you are going to place the first trade, and if this arrow appear at the same time with the 1 hour, then you can place your trade. We have one arrow here, there's another arrow here on 15 minutes for a sell, and stop loss is going to be 50 pips above the previous high. Here's another one to enter sell. The stop loss is just 50 pips above. Here's another sell, just 50 pips above. We lost that one. And here's another one, just 50 pips above the previous high. And this is how to use this particular strategy. Here again we have another sell. This is where we have the first sell here, and this is where you are going to take the first trade because we didn't have any arrow. Yeah, good. We have one arrow here for a sell. After the close of this candle, place sell a trade, and here's another one, another sell, another sell, another sell, few pips, another sell, another sell. So this is how this particular strategy works. And here is the buy on 1 hour, and in between this we do not have any buy arrow on lower time frame. So this setup for buy is invalid. You are not going to trade it. And let's check another one, maybe US 100, and let's check higher time frame. On 1 hour we just have one here. This is the latest arrow. Then we check 15 minutes or 5 minutes. You can use this particular strategy of 5 minutes since this is indices. And here we have one arrow here. So just place your trade for sell, then few pips above the previous high. And if you want to use lower time frame, you can do that as well. So this is how to use this particular strategy. We have sell here, then here is another buy. Here is another buy. So let's count. We have like 4 candle away. So let's check it on 15 minutes. 1, 2, 3, then then 4. Let's see the fourth one. Oh, here's the fourth one. So the first trade you are going to take is going to be at this particular arrow for a buy in the direction of 1 hour. Here's the second one, here's the third one. So the only trade we are going to be taking on this lower time frame is buy, because on 1 hour we have buy signal generated, and here's another one. We have good one here, another one. So we have a lot of opportunity to enter in the direction of the main trend, and nearly all this signal deliver within that period. So this is a good strategy that anybody can use. You can use it on any pair on indices at all, and this strategy is meant for MT4 alone. So if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you do so. It is a good strategy that anyone can use at all. The arrow does not repaint. And let me show you the setting for this indicator. Though I have other indicator that I added, but it's not needed, because this arrow is accurate on its own. When this white is above this particular line, is the signal is for buy, is above 80, touching 80 or above it is buy, and below it on minus 80 is sell. So we have just a double confirmation, but it is not necessary. We have sell here, and here is an agreement. At this particular point we have another one. So the only indicator you need is the last, as the indicator that gave us this arrow, and here are the settings. Here are the settings for this particular indicator. So RSI period is 8. You can play with it, with this RSI period and the MA period. Every other thing, leave it the way it is. And at this particular point there's another arrow here which I have turned to none because I don't use it. This cross up arrow and down is more accurate compared to the last arrows here, and that was why I turn it off. So once you do that, the only thing you need to play with is the RSI period and the MA period. So with that, once you just change that one, this is not the default setting to this value, you are okay. So just click OK here, and then you will be good. So this is how to use this particular strategy. This is how to use it. It is simple and anyone can use it. One time, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you do so that each time I upload a new strategy, you will be notified. Another thing you have to do as a trader, please make sure you stick to a strategy, practice it on demo and see that it works well for you, and make sure you manage your money properly, what we normally call money management. Manage your fund properly. Try it out on demo and see how consistent it is before you go live. And if you want to go live, you can start with a cent account, so that you test the real market with money. Just money with $10, you can open cent account even with $1, but $10 will be okay for you to practice this strategy. On my video, in the video description, I drop some broker that have cent accounts, so that you'll be able to practice this strategy on real account, so that you'll be able to conquer your fear and build your emotional stability, so that you make sure you are stable emotionally before you enter or you put serious money. All right, this is the end of this strategy. If there's anything you do not understand, kindly pause the video or rewind it and listen to it again. It is simple. Just follow the trend. Till I come your way again, I remain your fellow trader, and bye for now.